So right behind me here, I have a little gift for my Jeep so that she can go full-on Girls Gone Wild and take her top off. So today's episode is gonna be an unboxing as well as a product review. And you know who's gonna help me put this thing together? This is called Top Lift Pro, and essentially it's going to make it much easier to take the top off my Jeep. As it goes right now, with two people, just her and I, things like 100 plus pounds, and it's not the easiest thing to lift up over your head. So this thing, in theory, will slide right up through the back part. You just hit a little lever and boom, up it goes, and it should be that easy. The putting it together part, probably not so easy. So here comes the hard part, putting this thing together. It's gonna fall mostly on her because I'm awful at putting shit together. So this is it right here, Top Lift Pros. And what I got was that extra piece right there. So all I have to do is push that little button and it should just rise up. So we've been doing this probably for about like 40 minutes now, and that's all we got. Very confusing to put this thing together. It looks like we're about halfway there, maybe 40% there. It only looks that way though. Alright, so we've moved production into the garage. We're getting there. An issue that may arise or has already arisen is storage of this thing. Right now I'm thinking when it's not in use, when the Jeep comes in, I'll just be able to kind of stash it behind it. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, let's continue. Well, as you know, nothing ever goes right, including dogs barking in the background right now. But this thing is assembled as it is right now. However, it's missing a bolt. It was missing one of these. This thing has been the biggest pain in the ass to put together. It's taken fucking 3 hours to do. But before we even get started doing that, it's time to do a run. Beach run, baby. I think it was meant to be. There's even a whole track already set up for me, plus an obstacle. Let's do it.
I am a product of change, I got the product and things, turning my L's into gains, channel the pain, looking to better the days, yeah. You are a product of fear and the man in the mirror, you can't get away from them things, and I am aware, fully prepared, the devil he speaks, yeah. And this what he said, you gotta get paid. Do what you gotta do, get to the bag. Stay at your 9 to 5, get on the avenue. You ain't cut out for them tags. Yeah, you are not good enough. You are the type that got people that shouldn't love anyone knowing you know that you phony. You never cut out for this, you should just give it up. Yeah, but that's how they want me to feel. I am the man of the steel, king of the hill, man of the year. Finally feel like I got it for real. Yeah, but all of them voices we got them. Lie to me, Hillary Rodham. I just came back from my kid in the bottom, and now I'm gonna bring it back all the way on them. Yeah, one time I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. On my life, you better believe they're looking for me. One time I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. They're looking for me. Yeah, one time I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. On my life, you better believe they're looking for me. One time I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. Looking for me. Yeah, I gotta go, and this how I go. I'm dying a legend, that's just so you know. Yeah, I'ma go get it. We just keep pushing the limit. I am like all the way with it, all the way living. Y'all are just bearing the witness. You can keep staring out windows and watch how I do it. They trying, they taking their pictures. Yeah, homie, that's all the way real. Work, but I feel like a meal. This is the deal. Dollars ain't matching the skill. I am the king of the hill.
I went to the hardware store and I was able to find the bolt that was missing. Also, I went out and got a much needed little tool set. So it should make this putting together process just a little bit easier. It hasn't been easy at all. It's been a big giant pain in the ace. Hopefully that changes. Back to work. Some major progress has been made. So yeah, now I can move this thing up and down. So technically, this has been completed. We're gonna tighten all the screws, make sure it's on okay. I bought the feature that's like an electric motor to make it even easier to do. We're gonna try to do it without the electric motor first to see if we even need to use that thing. It was only about $100 extra to put it on, so that's why I bought it with it. Other than that, it looks like we're not even gonna need it, but we'll see. I think we're gonna be good to go. I'm just gonna do these screws here. There's 6 of them, and we gotta detach the electronic part here that goes to the back window and the windshield wiper and the defrost mode. So after that, in theory, it should take 10 seconds to lift it up off of the Jeep. I'm gonna try to see how long it takes to take these off. It's actually pretty quick, especially when it's Nicole and I doing it. It doesn't take long to take off the screws. Moment of truth. Here we go. I strongly recommend always having a bag nearby so you don't lose the screws. Screws done. Electronics dismantled. 3 minutes. So it takes about 3 minutes to, by myself, take all the screws off and undo that. Now, I just gotta take off the front panels. So we're gonna time that, add it to the 3 minutes, see how long it takes. Ready, set, go. Front panels removed. That took under a minute. So right now we're under 4 minutes, and all we have to do is slide in this new contraption, and in theory, we'll be good to go in about 10 seconds. All right, snafu. I forgot to do the 2 in the front that are right here. So let's add a little bit more time on there. So first test run. Oh shit, just almost ate it. So first test run, we got it in here. It was not easy. There's a lot of heart pounding moments. So far I'm not super impressed. I mean, it was definitely something one person could lift by themselves, which is why I got this thing in the first place. However, it was not a quick process. Not as quick as I thought it might be. But then again, that was the first time trying it, so maybe as we go further along with it, it becomes easier and less stressful. But now it's time to go enjoy the fruits of our labor. Alright, so I had a chance to play around with this for one day, and here's what I got for you. This product, by the way, is called Top Lift Pro. Let's start with the cons. One, this thing was such a pain in the ass to put together. The directions it came with weren't exactly the easiest to follow. The video that they have on YouTube was a little iffy as well. It just, you know, the experience of putting it together I thought was gonna be a lot easier. I had Nicole do it and I kind of just stood by her side watching her do it, but it was difficult. So that's one negative on this thing. The package came pretty quickly. It didn't take long to get this. So there's one positive. I think it came 2.5 weeks after I ordered it, so that's pretty quick. Another positive is after sliding it into the back part of the Jeep, it does fit in nice and smoothly. We just had to adjust it a little bit since, you know, we weren't sure. It's an object that doesn't look like it can hold a lot, but when it's on there, it holds it. It does just, I don't know, it just feels a little on the wobbly side, even though they claim that it's on there nice and sturdy. I don't know. I mean, it didn't fall off for me, so it did what it needed to do. Getting in there and pushing down on the green lever is a little harder than I thought it might be. And then you kind of have to mess with the brake while you're doing it. And as you push it down, that makes it a little bit easier, but it's still not the easiest little thing. Like, you just push it and boom, it's ready to go. Although I did get the electronic add-on, so I'm guessing that's going to make that process even easier. But by itself, it's not the easiest thing. And then when you do have it and you start wheeling it out, like I said, it feels like it's a little iffy, but we didn't have any issues. We slid it right back and boom, it was off real quick, just like that. So that is, you know, a positive on top of the negative that I said about it feeling like a little wobbly and a little insecure, but we didn't have any issues with it, so as far as I'm concerned, it's secure. One negative, but this has nothing to do with the company, this is more for myself. I actually thought this cage would be able to get lowered a lot more so that I could, swing it around, so that I could fit it underneath this shelf that I have. Because it doesn't, it makes fitting this in here with the Jeep a little more of a challenge. So it's a little bit bulkier than I had imagined, but that's on me because I should have just measured. Another negative, which I pointed out earlier in the video, was that they shorted me a screw, so I had to go buy a screw. Now, it was an easy process. There's a hardware store right around the corner. It only cost like $4, but it's a bit of an annoyance when you're, you know, in the groove of things, building what you're building, and then it's like, oh shit, where's that screw that I need? But, you can't win them all. Other than that, I think it's gonna take some more time playing around with and getting used to, and then I think I will enjoy this a lot more. Like I said, it did make that process easier, and I should be able to do this all by myself without any assistance. So I would say that this product is pretty good so far, but I'll continue to use it and give you some updates. Anyway, that's my review. I would recommend it. I wouldn't have recommended it to me because of the spacing issue. You know, you buy the Jeep so that you can take the top off, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. Catch you on the flip side.